Going to start the chapter of isomerism. Tell me, what do you understand by the term isomers? What do you understand by the term isomers? Anyone?
Similar structure.
Similar structure. Bas?
Different chemical and physical properties.
Very good. Isomers are molecules having same molecular formula, but they will be having different physical and or chemical properties. And or करके mention कर रहा हूँ, मतलब क्या है? You may have both the physical as well as chemical properties different, or you may have only the physical properties different. If two molecules are having different properties, they can be physical properties or they can be chemical properties. But if they are having different properties, I can definitely say those two are two different molecules, but not the same molecule. Even though their molecular formula is same, as they are having different properties, they should be considered as two different molecules. Agreed? किसी ने different structure करके कुछ कहा. If they are having different structure, they are called as structural isomers. Isomerism में भी classification है structural as well as configurational or stereo. So उस particular classification में if you are having different structures, they are called as structural isomers. We will understand in detail the definitions. Don't worry. The main definition of isomerism is molecules having same molecular formula but having different physical and or chemical properties. The chemical properties need not be different all the time. If they can be different, but they need not be different. Physical properties different raha to, then also they are treated as two different compounds, not the same compound. Is this clear? Okay. So पहले basic definition लिखा है आपको यहाँ पे. Isomers are different compounds having same molecular formula but differ in their physical or chemical properties. Okay? यहाँ पे आप लोग and or chemical properties add कर सकते हो. The physical properties in general we are interested in are boiling point, melting point, solubility, density, refractive index, optical activity. This particular physical property is very important, and we will be understanding the term optical activity when we see something called optical isomers. We will understand that later, what is meant by optical activity. I hope you all know what is meant by boiling point, what is melting point, what is meant by solubility, what is meant by density, what is meant by refractive index. Okay? ठीक है. Classification of isomers. Isomers are broadly classified into structural isomers and stereoisomers. Structural isomers are also called as constitutional isomers. Stereoisomers are also called as configurational isomers. Structural में further we have chain, position and functional. Special type of position isomerism is metamerism. Very important. Metamerism is very important. It is a special type of position isomerism. Tautomerism, this is also very important. It is a special type of functional isomerism. In stereoisomerism, the word stereo indicates space. Okay. If you have different configuration in space, stereoisomerism arises because of having different configuration in space. इसका मतलब क्या है? We will understand when we see the definition of this. Because of different configuration in space, we will be having stereoisomers, and stereoisomers are classified as geometrical, optical and conformers. We will understand in detail about all of these isomerism. First, we will try to understand the definition of structural as well as stereo. In दोनों में basic difference क्या है? Let us try to understand that. After that, we will see the classification. Okay? Okay. See the definition of structural isomerism. The analysis of complete compound gives structural isomerism. इसका मतलब क्या है? I will explain you with an example. It is observed when two positions not attached to the same carbon are exchanged and a new compound is generated in the process. मतलब क्या है? Suppose if I am taking this molecule CH3 CH, इसके ऊपर एक हाइड्रोजन है CH2 CH3. What I will do is I will exchange these two groups. I will exchange these two groups. Please observe these two groups are present on two different carbon atoms. ये जो हाइड्रोजन है इस कार्बन एटम के ऊपर है, ये जो CH3 है इस कार्बन एटम के ऊपर है. If I am exchanging these two groups, what is the molecule that I will form? यहाँ पे CH3 CH, इस कार्बन के ऊपर CH3 आएगा, इस कार्बन के ऊपर हाइड्रोजन आ जाएगा. By exchanging two groups, am I changing the molecular formula? No, right? The molecular formula is same. Whenever I am interchanging two groups which are present on two different carbon atoms, and in the process, if it is resulting in the formation of a new molecule, then these two molecules will be called as structural isomers because they are having different structures. Okay, इसका structure अलग है, इसका structure अलग है, or else इसका name अलग है, इसका name अलग है. Once write the UPSC name. Please tell me the UPSC name of these two compounds. This is N-butane. ये वाला 1, 2, 3. This is, or else simply 2-methyl propane. Can you see two different IUPAC names? If two compounds are having different IUPAC names, then also I can say those two compounds are structural isomers. Everyone. Okay. And how are structural isomers formed? Whenever you are taking any two groups which are not present on the same carbon, and if I am exchanging those two groups, obviously those two groups must be different. इसके ऊपर हाइड्रोजन निकाल के इस हाइड्रोजन से रिप्लेस करने से कुछ नया कंपाउंड तो नहीं मिलेगा ना. I am taking two groups and those two groups will be definitely different. By exchanging two groups which are not present on the same carbon, and in the process, if I am generating a new compound, how to identify if that is a new compound or not? By writing its name. Then those two isomers will be called as structural isomers. Is this clear? Everyone, please put your video on. जो लोग ने ऑन नहीं किया, please put your video on. Okay. Is this clear? You can clearly see a different structure. I will let us see the example for stereoisomerism. आपको idea आ जाएगा. Analysis of a compound about one carbon gives stereoisomers. It is observed when two atoms or groups are exchanged in space about only one carbon and a new compound is generated in the process. In this case, you are exchanging two groups which are present on two different carbon atoms. In this case, you need to exchange two groups which are present on the same carbon atom, and in the process, you need to get a new compound. Then those two compounds will be called as stereoisomers. एक example लेते हैं, आपको समझ में आ जाएगा. If I take this compound C double bond C CH3 methyl group CH3 hydrogen and hydrogen. What I'm going to do is I need to exchange two groups which are present on the same carbon atom. Let us take these two groups. These two groups are present on the same carbon atom. I am exchanging these two groups. मतलब इस प्लेस में आपको CH3 आ जाएगा, इस प्लेस में आपको हाइड्रोजन आ जाएगा. ओके. सो यहाँ पे आपको CH3 है, यहाँ पे आपको हाइड्रोजन है. आई एम नॉट चेंजिंग these groups. यहाँ पे अभी भी CH3, यहाँ पे हाइड्रोजन. First of all, tell me the IUPAC names for both of these compounds. IUPAC names. 1, 2, 3, 4. What is the name of this compound? Butene. 1, 2, 3, 4. What is the name?
butane,
Again butane. Both the compounds are having same IUPAC names. इसका मतलब दोनों same compounds है? No. Why not?
cis or trans.
Cis or trans. Okay, you already know that information. अगर cis or trans information नहीं पता आपको, दोनों compounds आपको क्या लग रहे हैं? Are they both the same compounds or two different compounds? IUPAC names इनका same है, butane, butane. But these are not. आपको लग सकता है these are the same compounds. These are two different compounds. The reason is they will be having different physical properties. Different physical properties क्यों रहेगा? If I measure the distance between these two groups, suppose मान लेते हैं ये वाला distance is L1. In this compound, the distance between these two groups is different, right? This is some L2. Can I say L1 is not equal to L2? If you are having different distances among molecules or different distances among the groups, the interaction will be different. Even though the groups are same, दोनों CH3 है, but the distance between the groups are different. Because of the different distances, I can definitely say the interaction among the groups will be different. The different interactions will lead to different physical properties. और उनका boiling point, उनका melting point में there will definitely be a difference. Because the boiling point, melting point, ये सब interactions के भी ऊपर रहेगा. If they are having different interactions, I can definitely say they will be having different physical properties. Agreed? So these two compounds should not be considered as same compounds. Those two are two different compounds. And ये कैसे बना? That is because of different spatial orientation. Space में इनका direction change हो गया. एक बार CH3 इस साइड रहा तो अभी CH3 इस साइड चला गया. The only difference is the change in the orientation in space. In space एक बार ये जो CH3 है लेफ्ट हैंड साइड रहा इस कार्बन के रेस्पेक्ट में, अभी वो CH3 राइट हैंड साइड में चला गया. Hence they are called as stereoisomers. Stereo indicates space. Because of the spatial arrangement, I am getting different properties. Is this clear? This particular distance, I can also say this distance as geometrical distance. Okay. Because of the different geometrical distances, I am having different properties. Hence these isomers are considered as geometrical isomers. We will understand in detail about these properties later on. But abhi ke liye, what are they called as? They are called as geometrical isomers because geometrical isomers arise because of the different geometrical distances among the groups. Is this clear? As these two compounds are different compounds, in order to differentiate, we will add one more term, cis or trans. But actual IUPAC name mein, both of them are butane. So how to identify if the given compounds are stereoisomers or structural isomers? By seeing their names. If you see the names of the structural isomers, you can see definitely two different IUPAC names. ये butane है, methyl propane है. इस case में, even though both of them are two different compounds, the IUPAC name is same. हमको add करना पड़ रहा है extra, cis और trans करके. Okay. Hence these two are called as stereoisomers. Clear है? So can you differentiate the compounds as stereoisomers as well as structural isomers? Clear? Okay, good. This is the basic definition. Definition में stereoisomerism कैसे आएगा? Because of the difference in the spatial orientation. How to get a difference in the spatial orientation? By interchanging two groups which are present on the same carbon. How to get a different structure? By interchanging two groups which are present on two different carbons. इतना है. Clear? Okay, good. Let us go to chain isomerism. Name में ये chain है. Chain isomerism मतलब if you are having in two different molecules, if you are having different principal chains or different parent chains, those two compounds will be called as chain isomers. Okay. It arises due to difference in the arrangement of carbon atoms constituting the chain. Constituting the chain मतलब parent chain. Again, I can take the same example और else एक नया example ले लेते हैं. CH3, CH2, CH2, CH2 CH3. What is the name of this compound?
Pentane.
N-pentane. CH2 CH3. Okay. इस केस में 1 2 3 4 5. The compound root is pentane. And pentane. इस केस में the compound root 1 2 3 4. It is 2-methyl butane. Whenever there is a difference in the compound root, then those two isomers will be called as chain isomers. Okay, how to identify chain isomers? By writing their name. Name लिखने के बाद उस particular name में compound root को observe करो. If two compounds are having two different compound roots, those will be called as chain isomers. Clear? Different compound roots implies okay. Please draw the chain isomers of C5H12. You need to draw all chain isomers. C5H12. सोचना कैसे? First draw the chain having 5 members. Then draw the parent chain having 4. Then see if there can be a possibility for 3-membered parent chain. घटाते जाओ. Number of carbons in the parent chain. घटाते जाओ and try to get the answer.
So,
Yeah.
sir, in previous question, it 2-methyl butane, it can also be written as isopentane, no?
It can be written as isopentane. Name जो है can be written as isopentane, but parent chain, if the length of the carbon in the parent chain is 4 only ना, name में तुमको isopent करके आ गया. So don't write that as trivial name, और trivial name जैसे मत लिखो, तब आपको pent करके दिखेगा. Okay. The basic definition is you need to have different parent chain. इस पर parent chain, इस पर parent chain अलग है. और नेम लिखने में आइसोपेंटेन आ गया, इसका मतलब सेम पेरेंट चेन नहीं हुआ ना हर्षदा. ओके. सो वो भी कभी कभी कंफ्यूजन आ सकता है आपको. अगर इनकेस आइसोपेंट करके दिया, इफ यू आर ब्लाइंडली सेइंग दैट पेंट सेम है, तो बोथ ऑफ देम मस्ट बी और मस्ट नॉट बी चेन आइसोमरिज्म, तब गलत हो जाएगा. ध्यान करके देखना. मॉलिक्यूल को बना देना, देन सी फॉर द पेरेंट चेन. ओके. आंसर कितना आया? टोटल कितना आया? 5 मेंबर का ये हो गया. 4 मेंबर का यही एक वेरिएशन होगा. आप ये जो कार्बन है यहाँ पे लगाओ, यहाँ पे लगाओ, दोनों सेम ही है. ओके. एंड यू कैन हैव ए 3-membered ग्रिड. सो टोटल कितना है? 3. क्लियर? ओके. 3 के अलावा किसी को 4 आया क्या? 4 तो नहीं आया ना. यू कैन नॉट हैव ए 2-membered parent chain. Is this clear, everyone? I hope this is clear. I'm going to the next question. Draw the alicyclic chain isomers of C5H10. Everyone, once concentrate here. Alicyclic का मतलब क्या है? Acyclic मतलब those are straight chain or not the cyclic compounds. Alicyclic मतलब they are the cyclic compounds. Okay, you need to form cyclic isomers of C5H10. Once observe the formula. ये जो particular formula है, the formula is satisfying CnH2n. Okay, CnH2n मतलब in general ये जो particular formula है, we use this for alkenes, but इस केस में it is not an alkene. Everyone, एक example देता हूँ आप लोग देखो. If I'm having propene, this is propene. Formula CH3, यहाँ पे H2, यहाँ पे हाइड्रोजन एक रहेगा. The formula is C3H6. Agreed? If I have cyclopropane, understand this. If I have cyclopropane, tell me the formula. यहाँ पे आपको एक कार्बन, तीन कार्बन हो गया. This carbon has 2 hydrogens. This carbon also has 2 hydrogens. This carbon also has 2 hydrogens. Total hydrogens कितना हुआ? 6. So you again have the formula as C3H6. So with CnH2n formula, either you can form an alkene or you can form cycloalkane. Am I audible to everyone? Okay. With CnH2n formula, either I can form an alkene or I can form a cycloalkane. We introduce a term called degree of unsaturation, DOU. इसके बारे में in detail हम बाद में भी पढ़ेंगे. अभी के लिए इतना समझना, DOU मतलब degree of unsaturation. Degree of unsaturation का मतलब क्या है? If you are taking any particular formula, उसका nearest alkane, what is the alkane formula? C5H12. उस alkane के comparison में इस formula में कितना hydrogen molecules की deficit है? कितना hydrogen molecules की deficit है? What is the nearest alkane that can be formed using this formula? It is C5H12. What are the number of hydrogen atoms that are deficit between these two formulas?
2 है.
Two hydrogen atoms. Hydrogen molecules में कितना होगा? 1 H2 molecule. Okay. The number of hydrogen molecules that are deficit in any given molecule, that is called as degree of unsaturation. Okay. So कितना molecules का deficit है? 1 hydrogen molecule की deficit है. Molecule, hydrogen atoms are 2, hydrogen molecule is 1. So the degree of unsaturation for this molecule is कितना है? 1. Whenever you have 1 degree of unsaturation, that can be either due to a pi bond or due to a ring. If you have 2 degree of unsaturation, तब क्या हो सकता है? It can be because of 2 pi bonds, like in case of alkyne, or it can be because of 2 rings, क्योंकि एक ring is equals to 1 degree of unsaturation. 2 rings मतलब 2 degree of unsaturation. Or it can be because of cycloalkene. Cycloalkene मतलब एक ring हुआ और एक pi bond हो गया ना. आपको ऐसा कुछ सोचना है आगे जाके, अभी इसी पर्टिकुलर लेक्चर में सोचेंगे. Whenever you have 1 degree of unsaturation, it can be because of 1 pi bond or it can be because of a ring. Please observe the formulas. Propene का भी C3H6 है, cyclopropane का भी C3H6 है. ये रिंग होने की वजह से आपको 2 हाइड्रोजन का डेफिसिट हुआ. यहाँ पे पाई बॉन्ड होने की वजह से 2 हाइड्रोजन का डेफिसिट हुआ. दोनों में डिग्री ऑफ अनसैचुरेशन इट इज इक्वल्स टू 1. ओके. हियर दे आर आस्किंग अस टू फॉर्म एलिसाइक्लिक मतलब साइक्लिक हो गया यूजिंग फॉर्मूला C5H10. नंबर ऑफ डिग्री ऑफ अनसैचुरेशन कितना है? 1 ना. सो यू नीड टू फॉर्म ओनली 1 रिंग. रिंग रहेगा, बाकी सब सिग्मा बॉन्ड्स ही होगा. यू वोंट बी हैविंग अनसैचुरेशन. समझा? So form all cyclic compounds which are saturated. Saturated मतलब alkane होना चाहिए. All cycloalkanes using formula C5H10. Do this. कितना है आपको आंसर? नंबर ऑफ chain isomers. आंसर आंसर प्लीज, आपको जितना है वो बता दो। आदित्य, आदित्य भोसले। हर्षदा।
7.
एक ही। पूर्वा।
7.
एक ही। ओके, मे बी फर्स्ट क्वेश्चन है इसलिए आप लोग को ऐसा लग रहा होगा। C5H10 एक, ये तो बना दिया होगा आप लोग, which is a 5-membered. You can also form a 4-membered ring. अभी इसके ऊपर और एक कार्बन लगा दो। This is also C5H10. This is also having one ring. Okay, or you can also form a 3-membered ring, and in case of 3-membered ring, you need to have 2 carbons. Both the carbons can be present on same carbon. इसी में और वेरिएशंस भी हो सकता है आपको। यहाँ पे एक कार्बन लगाओ, यहाँ पे और एक कार्बन लगाओ। This is also C5H10. Or you can also form, rather than having 2 methyl groups, you can form an ethyl group. यहाँ पे एक कार्बन है, यहाँ पे एक कार्बन है। If you see for these formulas, all of them are C5H10. एक ही रिंग है ना? If you are having one ring, you have one unsaturation. बाकी सब 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So C5H10 ही होगा। 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. C5H10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. C5H10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. C5H10. So total isomers, alicyclic isomers are 5. समझा? Okay.
सर डबल बॉन्ड वाला भी नहीं ड्रॉ कर।
डबल बॉन्ड वाला ड्रॉ कर सकते हो, दैट कैन बी एन आइसोमर, बट दे आर आस्किंग अबाउट एलिसाइक्लिक, मतलब साइक्लिक आइसोमर्स आपको ड्रॉ करना है। आप रिंग भी लगाया और डबल बॉन्ड भी लगाया, आपको यहाँ पे फॉर्मूला में 2 अनसैचुरेशन आ जाएगा, C5H8 हो जाएगा। ओके, मोरओवर इफ आई एम ड्रॉइंग दिस पर्टिकुलर स्ट्रक्चर, एवरीवन, C डबल बॉन्ड C, मैं एक अल्किन ले रहा हूँ, दिस इज अ प्रोपिन ना, ये और ये, these two are not considered as chain isomers. The reason, in this case you are having alkene as the functional group, in this case you are having alkane. These two are considered as functional isomers. These are not chain, because functional group change हो गया, so बाद में हम उसका definition देखेंगे। These are functional isomers, not chain isomers. समझा? यहाँ पे alkene है, यहाँ पे alkane है, you don't have any pi bond. So if the functional groups are different, alkene and alkanes are considered as functional isomers. If the functional groups are different, you will be calling them as functional isomers, but not chain isomers. Is this clear? इसलिए आपको एलिसाइक्लिक करके ऐड किया, एलिसाइक्लिक एंड चेन आइसोमर्स, ओनली दीज आर कंसिडर्ड एज चेन आइसोमर्स। ओके, इसमें भी आपको ये और ये, both of them are not, ये अपने आप में चेन नहीं है, but this is chain isomer with this. रीजन क्या है, ये भी साइक्लोप्रोपेन है, ये भी साइक्लोप्रोपेन है। इसमें मिथाइल ग्रुप्स दोनों एक ही कार्बन पे है, इसमें मिथाइल ग्रुप्स डिफरेंट कार्बन पे है। सो दिस इज कंसिडर्ड एज, दोस टू आर कंसिडर्ड एज पोजिशनल आइसोमर्स। सो यहाँ पे नेक्स्ट वही है, पोजिशन आइसोमर्स। ओके, बट टोटल में हम ये 5 को गिन लेंगे बिकॉज दीज टू आर मे नॉट बी चेन आइसोमर्स विद दिस, बट दे आर चेन आइसोमर्स विद दिस। यहाँ पे 5 मेंबर है, 4 मेंबर है, यहाँ पे 3 मेंबर है। ओके, ज्यादा कंफ्यूज मत होना, सब कुछ ड्रॉ करना है आपको, इतना ही। You need to form all possible structures with one ring. Is this clear? Next definition, position isomers. It is due to difference in the position occupied by the same functional group or a substituent. मतलब क्या हुआ? Again, let us see some examples. C double bond C, bond C, bond C, or you can have C. Write the names of these compounds. This is 1, 2, 3, 4. This is but 1 in 1, 2, 3, 4. This is but 2 in. If you see the position of the functional group, it is different, but the compound root is same. यहाँ पे भी but है, यहाँ पे भी but है, और जो alkene का position है यहाँ पे फर्स्ट कार्बन के ऊपर है, यहाँ पे सेकंड कार्बन के ऊपर है. Because of the difference in the position of the functional group, we will be getting position isomers. It need not be only functional group, it can be a substituent too. मतलब क्या है? Suppose if I have this one, carbon, 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 NO2, कार्बन कार्बन, सेकंड कार्बन के ऊपर NO2 है. Here NO2 is not a functional group, it is a substituent. The parent chain, पहले में भी 3 कार्बन है, दूसरे में भी 3 कार्बन है. What is the name of the compound? This is 1 nitropropane. This is 2 nitropropane. In this case, the position of the substituent is different. So if you are having different position of the substituent or the different position of the functional group, then they are treated as functional isomers. Sorry, position isomers. Similarly, I can give one more example using an alcohol. यहाँ पे OH is the functional group. It is not the substituent. So name में accordingly आपको, this is propan 1 all or 1 propanol. Propan 1 all. This is propan 2 all. The position of the functional group is different, but the functional group is same and the parent chain is same. Hence they are called as position isomers. Clear है? Metamerism के बारे में बाद में पढ़ेंगे. Basic definition of position isomers is it arises due to the difference in the position of the functional group or the substituent. Okay. Question करो. Relate the following in pairs as chain or position isomers. You need to take pairs. Pairs मतलब you need to see 1 2 1 3 1 4 or 2 3 2 4 or 3 4. Pairs में you need to identify them as either chain isomers or position isomers. Chain isomerism के लिए you need to have different parent chain. Position isomerism में you need to have different position of the substituents or functional groups. Identify them as chain isomers and positional isomers sets में, 2 के sets में. Done? Okay, Devashish, बताना आंसर.
सर चेन में 1 3 1 4 2 3 एंड 2 4
Very good.
और पोजीशन में 1 2 और 3 4 ऐसे दो.
बिल्कुल सही है. Very good. Chain में you have 1 with 3 and then you need to have different parent chains. 1 with 4, 2 with 3, 2 with 4. Position में you will have 1 with 2 and 3 with 4. Agreed? सबको यही आया? If you have any doubt, ask me. Okay. Draw the position isomers of pentanone. Pentanone मतलब आपको कीटोन होगा. You need to draw the position isomers of pentanone. If you want to draw only the position isomers, you should not change the parent chain. So the parent chain has to be pent and the functional group has to be on ketone. बताओ कितना बनता है? कितना?
2.
4
नो 4 नहीं बनेगा. पेंट मतलब 2 ही है. गुड. पेंट मतलब आपको कितना हो गया? 5 कार्बन हो गया. Either you can place the double bond on the second carbon. It is a ketone. It should not be an aldehyde. If you are placing the double bond everyone, if you are placing the double bond on the first carbon, it will be forming aldehyde. Aldehydes and ketones, they are not position isomers, they are functional isomers. Aldehydes or ketones का properties different रहता है, chemical properties. Hence, they are called as functional isomers. You should not make an aldehyde. You should be making only ketones. Pentanone, on है ना? Clear है? ये 2 ही बनेगा. Parent chain should not be changed. You need to have only 5-membered parent chain. Clear है? Okay. Next isomerism, functional isomers. Name में ये functional isomers. If 2 molecules are having same molecular formula, but they are having different functional groups, they will be called as functional isomers. It is observed due to the presence of different functional groups. If I take the formula C2H6O, everyone, what is the unsaturation, degree of unsaturation for this? DOU, C2H6. Oxygen को छोड़ दो. The nearest alkane is also C2H6. So what is the degree of unsaturation? It is 0. मतलब it should be formed by only sigma bonds or it should be formed by only straight chain. Rings नहीं होना चाहिए. Okay, it has to be acyclic. C2H6, moreover 2 carbon से आप लोग ring भी नहीं बना सकते हो. With this formula, you can have either alcohol or an ether. Observe this. CH3, CH2, OH, which is nothing but an alcohol. The formula is C2H6O, or you can have CH3O, CH3. Agreed? Okay. इस केस में DOU इंडिकेट्स डिग्री ऑफ अनसैचुरेशन, डिग्री ऑफ अनसैचुरेशन 0 है, सो यू शुड नॉट हैव डबल बॉन्ड O, क्योंकि कभी कभी आपको कंफ्यूजन आ सकता है, ऑक्सीजन रहा मतलब शुड आई पुट डबल बॉन्ड O, देयर शुड नॉट बी डबल बॉन्ड O, क्योंकि डबल बॉन्ड मतलब आपको एक पाई बॉन्ड हो गया, पाई बॉन्ड मतलब एक डिग्री ऑफ अनसैचुरेशन है, बट इसमें डिग्री ऑफ अनसैचुरेशन कितना है? 0. In case of alcohol as well as ether, you don't have any pi bonds. Agreed? Okay. What are the names of these compounds? This is called as ethanol, and this is called as dimethyl ether. Dono groups CS3, those are methyl groups. This can be called as dimethyl ether. Okay. यहाँ पे आपको homologous series दिया है. Homologous series मतलब you can get the next family member by adding a CH2. Right? These are the homologous series, and we need to identify the family of compounds that can be formed using these formulae. क्या क्या बन सकता है पहले मैं बताता हूं, बाद में आप लोग बाकी के लिए समझना. CnH2n+2, that is the formula for only alkanes. So इस फॉर्मूला से आप लोग जो भी फंक्शनल ग्रुप्स बना सकते हो, those are only alkanes. इनके अलावा और कुछ नहीं बना सकते हो. You can form only alkanes. CnH2n, इसके अंदर डिग्री ऑफ अनसैचुरेशन कितना है? CnH2n में 1. If you have 1 degree of unsaturation, that can be due to a pi bond or due to a ring. So the family of compounds you can form are either you can have alkenes, or you can also have cycloalkanes. Agreed? CnH2n-2. CnH2n-2 में डिग्री ऑफ अनसैचुरेशन कितना है? 2. 2 hydrogen molecules or 4 hydrogen atoms. If you are having 2 degree of unsaturation, you need to have 2 pi bonds. 2 pi bonds मतलब either alkyne हो सकता है, or you can also have a diene, क्योंकि डाइन में भी आपको 2 pi bonds है ना, एंड डाइन में भी आपको वेरिएशंस हो सकता है. You can have a conjugated diene, you can have an isolated diene, you can also have accumulated diene. Agreed? So इतना सारा वेरिएशंस बन सकता है. और you can also have cycloalkene. साइक्लो में एक अनसैचुरेशन कवर हुआ, अल्कीन में एक अनसैचुरेशन कवर हुआ. Agreed? Any doubt? Any doubt, anyone? Or you can also have bicyclo compounds. Bicyclo compounds मतलब 2 rings है. एक रिंग के अलावा you can have 2 rings. One ring is one unsaturation, another ring is another unsaturation. But bicyclo compounds are not part of our syllabus, so इसलिए mention नहीं कर रहा हूँ. Is this clear? Okay. CnH2n+2O. What is the degree of unsaturation? 0. So you have 1 oxygen. So the molecules or the families you can form are either alcohols or you can have ethers. बस ये 2 ही. CnH2nO. Degree of unsaturation? 1. What can the family of compounds can be formed? CnH2nO. क्या क्या बना सकता हूं आप लोग बताओ.
अल्कीन.
अल्कीन, केवल अल्कीन कैसे हो सकता है? ऑक्सीजन भी है ना उसके अंदर. एक अनसैचुरेशन है, that unsaturation can be covered by double bond O. एक पाई बॉन्ड हो गया ना. Okay, so with that formula what you can form is you can form aldehyde. Agreed? aldehyde में C डबल बॉन्ड हो रहता है, डबल बॉन्ड की वजह से एक अनसैचुरेशन कवर होगा. और you can also have ketones, or you can have unsaturated alcohol. unsaturated alcohol का मतलब क्या है? एक pi bond है और OH है. That double bond with the pi bond which is present, it is not with oxygen. वो कार्बन कार्बन के बीच में है. Hence I can call that as unsaturated alcohol or an ether. ठीक है? Because whenever you have one oxygen, with that oxygen you can either form an alcohol or you can form an ether, but you need to account for that unsaturation. इसलिए एक pi bond को आपको कहीं पे भी रखना पड़ेगा. Unsaturated alcohol और ether बना सकते हो. Is this clear? Or else one unsaturation can be because of ring, so you can form cyclic alcohol. समझ में आ रहा है? Or you can form a cyclic ether, cyclic alcohol or an ether. समझा? अब बताओ, with this formula CnH2nO2, आप लोग क्या क्या सोच सकते हो? CnH2nO2, आपको एक अनसैचुरेशन है, दिख रहा है? CnH2n है ना वो, वन अनसैचुरेशन, सो एक pi bond होना चाहिए.
Carboxylic acid.
Very good. You can have carboxylic acid, क्योंकि C डबल बॉन्ड हो OH ना, डबल बॉन्ड में एक अनसैचुरेशन कवर होगा. Carboxylic acid, और you can also have esters.
Esters.
आया समझ में? Okay. Or you can have hydroxy. हाइड्रोक्सी मतलब OH हो गया. हाइड्रोक्सी aldehydes. aldehydes मतलब C डबल बॉन्ड O हो गया, और C डबल बॉन्ड O के बाजू में OH नहीं लगा रहा हूँ. That OH I'm keeping that on some other carbon, so I can form hydroxy aldehyde or ketones. Okay. इनके अलावा और भी आप वेरिएशन सोच सकते हो. और यू कैन हैव एक अनसैचुरेशन है. In order to account for unsaturation, I am writing that as unsaturated. Unsaturated. What I can have is unsaturated diol. Diol मतलब 2OH. OH में unsaturation कुछ नहीं आ रहा है, इसलिए डबल बॉन्ड अलग से लगा रहा हूँ. Unsaturated diol. Clear? Is this clear? Everyone? कुछ डाउट है तो पूछो. I am just marking some of the family of compounds that can be formed. This is not an exhaustive list. Some of the family of compounds. और भी आप वेरिएशन सोच सकते हो. एक रिंग और कुछ, यहाँ पे एक अनसैचुरेशन है ना, एक रिंग करके दो अल्कोहल्स लगा सकते हो. साइक्लिक डायोल. एक रिंग में दो ईथर्स लगा सकते हो. You can form any compound. अभी के लिए आपको सोचना है ये पॉसिबिलिटीज हो सकता है. आइसोमर्स ऑफ C4H8O, इनके लिए कुछ कंपाउंड्स बनाते हैं. C4H8O, व्हाट इज द डिग्री ऑफ अनसैचुरेशन? 1. So that degree of unsaturation can be kept along with oxygen. C double bond O. ऐसा करके आप लोग aldehyde बना सकते हो, और that can be present not at the terminal carbon, बीच कार्बन पे रहा तो it will be called as ketone. Or you can also have unsaturated alcohol. Agreed? Or you can also have an unsaturated ether. इसमें भी आप बहुत सारे वेरिएशंस बना सकते हो. मैं कुछ मॉलिक्यूल्स बना रहा हूँ बस. Agreed? Or you can also have a cyclic alcohol. इसके ऊपर OH लगाओ, रिंग में कंसंट्रेशन कवर हो गया. रिंग में CnH2n प्लस टू नहीं रहेगा बिकॉज इट इज एन रिंग कंपाउंड, सो CnH2n उसके ऊपर OH, और यू कैन हैव ए साइक्लिक ईथर, you are having still only 4 carbons, or you can have something like this. इसमें आपको 2 ही कार्बन है, 100 और 2 कार्बन का ऐसे लगा दो, ओके समझ में आ रहा है। और यू कैन हैव अनदर साइक्लिक ईथर, आपको इसमें 3 कार्बन ही हुआ और एक कार्बन को यहाँ पे लगा दो। इसमें और एक पॉइंट बताना चाह रहा हूँ, दिस इज 3 मेंबर्ड साइक्लिक ईथर। और जो रिंग है इट इज मेड अप ऑफ 3 एटम्स। 3 मेंबर्ड साइक्लिक ईथर्स जो है दोज आर सेपरेटली कॉल्ड एज oxyranes, or they are also called as epoxides. हमारे सिलेबस में 3 मेंबर्ड साइक्लिक ईथर्स के लिए रिएक्शंस है, इसलिए 3 मेंबर्ड साइक्लिक ईथर्स आर कॉल्ड एज oxyranes और epoxides. क्लियर? ओके ये सारा वैरायटीज आप लोग बना सकते हो। अगेन दिस इज नॉट एन एग्जॉस्टिव लिस्ट, यू कैन हैव लॉट ऑफ अदर कंपाउंड्स। ये जो OH है मैं यहाँ पे भी लगा सकता हूँ, ओके ये जो ऑक्सीजन है इन दोनों के बीच में लगा सकता हूँ। I can have lot of variations. I'm just showing all different functional groups that can be formed with the help of C4H8O. Clear? Okay, good. Do this question. Calculate the total number of structural isomers. Please understand the question. What I am asking is, I'm asking about total number of structural isomers. मतलब you need to calculate all chain plus positional plus functional. इस पर्टिकुलर फॉर्मूला से जितना भी डिफरेंट टाइप्स ऑफ मॉलिक्यूल्स बन सकता है, यू नीड टू टेल देम। आप लोग कोशिश करो, मैं समझाऊंगा। C4H10O. Most of you during the lecture you are turning off your video. I don't know why. That shows you are not concentrating now, obviously. बीच में ऑफ करना क्यों पड़ रहा है? You are worried about ऑनिंग एंड ऑफिंग, इसी में रह रहे हो आप लोग। आप लोग कोशिश करो, मैं समझाता हूँ। सबसे पहले ये बताओ C4H10O इस फॉर्मूला से क्या क्या फंक्शनल आइसोमर्स बन सकता है? C4H10O. With the help of this formula, the different functional isomers I can form are
alcohols and ethers.
बस इतना ही है, ये दो ही है. You can have alcohols. So I want you to form all possible alcohols and all possible ethers.
The
सारे
answer
chain
is
isomers.
7.
Answer is 7. 7 is the right answer. Very good. 7 is the right answer. You can have 7, out of which alcohols are 4 and ethers are 3. नहीं, alcohols 3, ethers 4 है क्या? Okay. सेवन आना चाहिए आंसर. देखो आ रहे कि नहीं. ओके, डिस्कस करें. सब लोग रैंडमली कुछ तो कर रहा होगा. you may be trying to form all possible alcohols, and बनाने के बाद भी आपको थोड़ा confusion तो रहेगा ही है. Like have I covered all the alcohols or not? या इससे और भी बन सकता है कि नहीं. ओके, ऐसा कुछ confusion हमेशा रहेगा. So we will follow a method. उस particular method से we will cover all the alcohols and all the ethers. एक बार वैसा ही प्रोसीजर में फॉलो कर रहे तो आप भी श्योर रहेंगे, इससे ज्यादा तो नहीं बनेगा. ओके, करना क्या है, फर्स्ट आइडेंटिफाई द फंक्शनल आइसोमर्स दैट कैन बी फॉर्म्ड. फंक्शनल आइसोमर्स क्या क्या बन सकता है इस फॉर्मूला से. यू कैन गेट अल्कोहल्स और यू कैन फॉर्म ईथर्स. एग्रीड. सो वी विल बी फॉर्मिंग ऑल पॉसिबल अल्कोहल्स एंड ऑल पॉसिबल ईथर्स. उसमें क्या करेंगे, रिमूव द ऑक्सीजन पार्ट. वो जो ऑक्सीजन है उसको हटा दो, साइड पे हटा दो. We will again add that oxygen to the molecule. So C4H10 जो है, form all the possible chain isomers. Form all possible chain isomers of C4H10. ये तो कर सकते हो. How to form chain isomers of C4H10? Carbon, 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 carbon. Or you can have a 3-membered. ऐसा रहेगा. Draw those chain isomers for ethers also. Carbon, carbon, carbon. Okay, यहाँ तक क्लियर है. Remove the oxygen part and draw the chain isomers. उसके बाद when will I get an alcohol? An alcohol is formed by attaching an OH on the carbon. How is an ether formed? An ether is formed by inserting oxygen between two carbons. Ether कब बनेगा, दो कार्बन के बीच में ऑक्सीजन रहा तो इट इज कॉल्ड एज ईथर. ऑक्सीजन कार्बन के ऊपर अटैच कर रहा हूं and I'm attaching that as OH, it will be called as alcohol. Now let us try to attach that alcohols and ethers. If I am attaching an OH on this carbon, I will be getting an alcohol. Similarly, I can also attach the OH on this carbon. Identify all unique carbons on which you can place OH. ये दोनों unique है. This carbon is similar to this carbon. Agreed? This carbon is similar to this carbon. Agreed? So we will be considering only these two. And यहाँ पे This is a unique carbon and this is also a unique carbon. Agreed? इस कार्बन दोनों यूनिक है. ये कार्बन, एक कार्बन. These three are alike. So if you are putting OH on this, इसके ऊपर प्लेस करना एक जैसा ही है. You need to identify unique carbons. This carbon, this carbon, this carbon. इसी कार्बन के ऊपर 3 है ना, एक जैसा ही है ना. So if I am choosing this, बस हो गया. So what are the total alcohols I have formed here? कितना है? Unique.
4.
Those are 4. Alcohols are 4. Agreed? How to get an ether? By inserting oxygen between two carbons. So यहाँ पे आप लोग insert कर सकते हो. You will get one ether. ये भी unique ही है यहाँ पे. This position is similar to this position. Agreed? So यहाँ पे एक, यहाँ पे एक. यहाँ पे देखो. All the three positions are equivalent. ये और ये और ये. So यहाँ पे कोई एक मार्क करो. So total ethers कितना बना?
3.
So what are the total isomers?
7.
If you are following this method, आपको कभी भी ये doubt नहीं रहेगा, have I covered all the ethers or have I covered all the alcohols? आप लोग randomly बनाते जा रहे हो different OH. You may not be sure ending में वो answer होगा कि नहीं. So follow a method. The method is first see the functional isomers you can form. From that, remove that particular oxygen. अभी C4H10 का different structures बनाओ, chain isomers. By placing different OH on different carbon atoms, you will be getting different alcohols. You need to identify only the unique carbons. Clear? इस particular form पे OH लगाने से आपको क्या बनेगा? You will be forming positional isomers because the chain is same. यहाँ पे OH, यहाँ पे OH. The two molecules which you are forming are the positional isomers. Agreed? यहाँ पे chain is 3. यहाँ पे OH लगाओ, यहाँ पे OH लगाओ. The two compounds which you are forming are again positional isomers. Clear है? Everything is covered. I hope this is clear. So total कितना हो गया? Total are 7. I'll give you a question. Please solve that question. What you need to do is use the same method. Form total number of isomers for the formula C5H12O. आंसर हो गया होगा आपका। What is the first
14.
step? 14. 14 is right answer. What is the first step? Identify the functional groups or the functional isomerism using that formula. C5H12 से आपको अल्कोहल्स बन सकता है as well as ethers. उसके बाद क्या करना है आपको? You need to form
Chain as
all chain isomers C5H12. 5 carbon. Then you have 4 carbons. यही एक variation. Then you have 3 carbons. यही 3 है. ethers के लिए भी वही मार्क करो. ओके उसके बाद सी फॉर द यूनिक कार्बन्स यहाँ पे सेंट्रल भी यूनिक है. दिस इज सिमिलर टू दैट ऑफ दिस. दिस इज सिमिलर टू दैट ऑफ दिस. ओके यहाँ पे यू कैन अटैच ऑन दिस कार्बन. यू कैन अटैच ऑन दिस कार्बन. ये भी अलग है, ये भी अलग है. एग्रीड? All these are 4 different carbons. This and this are same. This is different from this. This is also different from this and this. Agreed? Please understand if they are different carbons or not. एक जैसा लगना चाहिए. They are not symmetrical ना. ये कार्बन बिल्कुल अलग है. ये कार्बन अलग है. ये कार्बन अलग है. ओके इसमें तो आपको एक ही है. You cannot have an OH on this because this carbon is already having 4 bonds. This and this, all of them are same. Okay, so total कितना हो गया? alcohols कितना हुआ?
8.
8.
Very good. Alcohols are 8. What are the number of ethers? यहाँ पे आप लोग इंसर्ट कर सकते हो, यहाँ पे भी इंसर्ट कर सकते हो. This is similar to that of this and this is similar to that of this. Okay, so ये 2 ही हुआ. यहाँ पे कर सकते हो, यहाँ पे कर सकते हो, यहाँ पे कर सकते हो. एग्रीड? यहाँ पे एक ही है. टोटल कितना बना? 6. ethers are 6. So total isomers for this particular formula, those are 14. In general, these questions are asked in your integer type. आपको isomers ढूंढ के आपको you need to mark the answer. Okay, 14, 8 वैसा. These questions are most common in your integer type. Okay. We will see one more method how to find the number of isomers, and with the help of that method, we will be trying to solve counting number of amines in the next lecture, tomorrow's lecture. Okay. Thank you.